So we construct a column table with first column we module view. The second column we can write the usage. Now, if you can get the knowledge to one place, summarized place, is good. Otherwise, if these important points are distributed everywhere in the slides, that might be difficult to trace them. So when the module view can be used, module view, dependency view, and generalization view, we already discussed. So what the usage, we take the dependency view can be used to planning incremental development. Incremental development process, what else? Debugging and testing. So using dependency view, we can identify which modules are dependency free. That's not depending on other. They can be implemented and tested in isolation. Also, since dependency view is captured, we can plan how we are going to develop the increment development plan, because there are dependencies there. So free modules can be developed incrementally. For example, A use B, then it can first develop B because A depends on B. So first develop B, then you can try on developing A. That's kind of increment development. A, B, C, A depends on B, B depends on C. You can think of first developing C, then B, and so on. And also it's helping cause of a change, measure the effect of the change. Important is very important point here. Measure the effect of the change. So you should be able to explain, justify each of them. There are some usage of dependency view. Then we go about the module view. Can be used as input for work assignment. Communicate the system structure for, we can reason, isolate, localize the changes. Localize the changes. Because changes that should be done to a module can be really recognized, and we can identify the boundary by identify the boundary. Table lazy. Otherwise, another can open another table. First column elements example. Relationships. Some examples for our modules. Function. Hello. Can you give example for functions and modules? Examples. Malsha, Aloka, Sasit Karnaratna. Jaini, so if 26:30 in Chamika. Hello. Can you suggest some software elements that can be used in the that can explain captured in so when you explain in the describe the module view, what kind of elements that we can include in the module view? Function, method, program or programs, DLL files. DBMS, etc. Okay, make it madam hari wagane. Make it down. So that module the relation is part of relations. How modules are decomposed. How modules are decomposed into other modules. So module captures decomposition of modules. So that means module can decompose to other modules by using the relation is part of. That means you have a container and content. Container and content. This relation is the module way any modules, right? There are modules there, then modules will be decomposed into submodules. Then that will be making a relation between modules there. Module will be decomposed into submodules, creating a relation between this module. So each part of that make it up again a whole part relation. Whole part. Whole part. So module will be related to another module because it's a decomposition kind of relationship, decomposition. Module can contain inside another module. The program can contain, program can be inside another program. Program can be inside another program. Function can be inside another function. Function can be inside another function. Program can be inside another program. We remove that, in that case, DBMS here. A library can be inside of another library. Library can be inside another library. So math library might call a stat library. Math lib might include a stat library. Then dependency view. So module relation decomposition relation. What is the relation used to decompose? What is the relation used to decompose? Function can be decomposed to other function, program can be decomposed to other programs like that. Then we move to dependency view. In a dependency view, elements are modules because we are adding dependencies among modules. Elements are modules. Then relations are elements are module. Relations depends on in form of use or users. Module A use module B if A depends on presence of correct results of B. Then the class view, generalization view. What are the use of generalization view? Express inheritance. OOD stand for object oriented. Express inheritance in OOD. So incremental development, again useful. Incremental evolution. Now we have superclass, subclass relationships, subclass specialization of superclass, a general class. We can very easily extend this class diagram by adding subclasses without affecting the current state of the system. It will not affect the other components. Let's say now we have employee class where with based on the payment made, we have now in the system monthly paid employee and weekly paid employee. So later you recruited the daily paid employee. In the original design, they are not there. But once this company decided to recruit the daily paid employees, so we have to store in the system. They have to the system need to handle their data as well. So therefore, very easily we can add new class called daily paid employee. That is extendability. That means it supports incremental evolution. Incremental. But gradually, incrementally, we add another phase, another class is added for the incremental evolution. And it supports capturing common features. Capturing common features can be capturing common features at the superclass. Help to capture common features in the superclass. And specific features in subclasses, specific properties. I support reuse. how it supports reuse. How it supports reuse. So we can pack a related set of classes in a one package. In a package, you can define a related set of classes. That provide certain common functionality. So that classes would provide common set of functionality. You can pack them in a package, bundle them in a package, and you can import them later in other applications. That's how it support reuse through packaging. Packages. Java package is defined, it's a collection of classes and that includes set of related classes. Let's say now we define a class to solve a particular problem. And all classes in that package is related to each other, is contributing to meet one goal. So they can define that entire collection as a one package. You can use it in other applications. Supports reuse through packages. So what are the elements should be used in generalization view? So in particular classes, elements are classes. So the class module class is also a module. But thing is here we have define a separate view for that purpose, for capturing object-oriented features like you want to have inheritance and things like that. So therefore, this new channel is open for that purpose. So module class could be a module. So relations that can exist. Is a relation dependency. Is a dependency association in particular. Is association, sorry, I'm association in aggregation. And composition. Shall we try an exercise on this, please? Can you try this question, please? The question, try. Please try question number 12. Question 12. Maybe question they are not electronically available. I think you can take this question down electronically. Then very in the note that course in your class notes you're taking. If you want, you can get them down. Question,
okay, sir.
Question 12. Samane mangarane MCQ exam mid exam වල දෙන්නේ මේ වගේ questions, right? Mid LMS එකේ mid exam වල දෙන්නේ මේ වගේ questions. Can you suggest the answer, please?
A is correct.
There could be multiple answers, okay? Not only one answer, there could be multiple answers. A is correct, yes, true. That is a inheritance. Let's talk about table. One of the use of generalization is express inheritance in object-oriented design. Express inheritance. This is an example for that. An example for that, right? Last name, first name of person is inherited by both student and teacher. A hari. The point again, inheritance. Features, characteristics of parents are inherited by child classes. That's also one of the notes saying that here you can use to capture the commonalities in the slide in the table. If you go through this table, apply this table again. If it is stable, you can say express the inheritance in OD. Also, point 3 captures help capture common features in superclass and specific feature in subclass. Right? Point 1 and 3. In fact, 1 and 3 have this kind of relationship. Because of the inheritance property, you can do this. Because of this, we can achieve this 3 because of 1. We can just write a one statement. One implies other, and they are kind of relationships. We go back to again. How about B and C? What is a superclass? What is a subclass?
Person is superclass. Student and teacher is subclass.
Person is super, student and teacher is sub. Let's look at a person is a specialization getting out of the Soumya, is it correct that saying that second B statement, person is a specialization of student? Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Karnaratna, does P is correct? Oh, incorrect.
B correct, sir.
තාම තේරුම් ගන්න හරියට මේ මෙතන person කියන එක super class එක parent class එක student and teacher subclasses, they are child classes, right? They are child classes. Then at the design level we identify the super classes, parent classes, and we go down in the refinement. Yeah, module decomposition, what we did in the module decomposition is that we identify the main modules and try to decompose the module into submodules by identifying submodules. Yeah, the relation use is decomposition, how we are going to decompose part of whole part relationships is used, or is a part of relation is used during decomposition. Idea is that try to find out the smaller modules which you can break the big modules in smaller ones. Further, this can be further broken. Likewise, here the person is superclass. We subclasses identify by identifying the recognizing the specialties of students and specialties of teachers which are not in the superclass. So, මේ person කියන්නේ එතකොට superclass එක process එකට කියනවා specialization, creating specialization from the superclass, creating special class from the superclass we call specialization. ඒ පල්ලයට යනකොට ඒක specialization. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ when you do a first degree and you are trained in software sometime, software degrees, then you go to upper level masters, so PhD level you are specializing on some area. You cannot be specific on every area, because in the undergraduate programs you have many areas, starting from software. In software, many avenues of software, many branches, and you go to a PhD level, you select one of the branch and you specialize on that branch. It's not possible to specialize everything. Right? Specialize is creating choosing a specific avenue and further studying on that, further refining on that part. So that's why it's person, student is a specialization of person. So person is a person, not student is a specialization of person. මේක අනිත් පැත්ත කියන්නේ. Person is a specialization of student කියන එක වැරදි. එහෙනම් මේ arrow එක අනිත් පැත්ත එන්න ඕනේ. If B to be, if B is to be true, then arrow side has to be changed then. Student තමයි specialization එක. And teacher තමයි specialization එක. So the student teacher, they are this specialization of person. So B වැරදි. එතකොට මේ specialization එක මොකක්ද? මේ subclasses තමයි specialization. Specialization subclasses. C, student is a generalization of class. C මොකද කියන්නේ? What do you think about C? I want a person is generalization. C statement again, what do you think?
Incorrect.
C incorrect because C is specialization. Sorry, student is a specialization. It's not generalization. එතකොට BC මාරු කරලා ලියලා තියෙනවා මෙතන. BC මාරු කරලා තියෙන දෙකම වැරදි කියන්නේ. Student is a specialization, person is a generalization. They are mixed together. Change this. එතකොට BC වැරදි. D, the relation between person and student is aggregation.
It also incorrect, sir.
මොකක්ද ඒ relation එක? D incorrect. What is the correct relation then?
Association.
මේක වැරදි. ඒක වැරදි. මොකද මේ මේකල is a relationship එකක්. is a relation මම මේක එක්ස්ප්ලেইন කරලා දෙමළන්න මේ අර මේ software architecture මේකේ මේ class diagram එකේ important is because එක view එකක් නේ it's important class diagrams are important because it's capturing a specific view. ඒතර මේක is a relation is කියන්නේ එතකොට student මේ මානද මේ arrow එකෙන් represent කරන්නේ is a relation එකක්. හරි is a ඒක interpret කරන්නේ මේමයි student is a person. arrow tail එකෙන් පටන් ගන්න ඕනේ. Student is a person. Student is a person. Teacher is a person. Teacher is a person. ඔගොල්ලෝ මේ database course එක පටන් ගත්තා නේද?
ඔව් සර්.
ER diagram එක කරලා ඇති නේද?
ඔව් සර්.
ER diagrams වල සාමාන්‍යයෙන් මේ ER diagram මේ basically is a එහෙම object oriented concept capture කරන්නේ නැහැ. The extended ER diagram, if you take the extended ER diagram, it's ER diagrams are ER concept is extend by including object-oriented features like inheritance are used there to make extended ER diagram. Extended ER diagram make කරාද? ER එකේම extended part එකක් තියෙනවා ඒක කරාද? නැතුව ඇතිනේ.
නෑ සර්.
අපිට ඉස්සෙම කතා කරේ නෑ එතන නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ කරලා නෑ.
නෑ සර්.
එතකොට මේ is කියන්නේ එතකොට මේ student is a person, teacher is a person. symbol එක මේ arrow එකක් තියෙන්නේ. arrow එකක් තියෙන්නේ. symbol එක arrow එකක්. ඒ arrow point එක arrow head එක කියන්නේ parent. arrow tail එක කියන්නේ child. child ගාවෙන් තමයි initiate වෙන්නේ. So arrow direction is from child to parent. ඒක තමයි is කියන්නේ ඒකයි. is කියන එක නමෙන් පැහැදිලි වෙනවා what is the direction. Student is a person. Teacher is a person. ආයේ හරිනේ එතකොට දැන් මේ එතකොට මෙතන මේ super class වල තියෙන attributes sub class inherit කරනවා. common features යන්නේ කොහෙටද? common features යන්නේ super class level එකට. specific features යන්නේ sub class එකට. අපිට එතකොට මේක තාම ස්ටුඩන්ට් කියන එක තව ස්පෙෂලායිස් කරන්න පුළුවන්. ස්ටුඩන්ට්ස් කියන එක තව ස්පෙෂලායිස් කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඕනනම් අපි තුමු ස්ටුඩන්ට්ලා ඉන්නවා එක එක වර්ගවල. උදාහරණයක් විදිහට මේල් ෆීමේල්, මේල් ස්ටුඩන්ට්, ෆීමේල් ස්ටුඩන්ට්. ඒක කොමන් ෆීචර්ස් අපි ස්ටුඩන්ට්ට දානවා. මේල් ස්ටුඩන්ට්ස් ලාගේ ෆීචර්ස් ඒකට දානවා. ෆීමේල් ස්ටුඩන්ට්ස් ලාගේ ස්පෙસિෆික් ෆීචර්ස් ඒ ක්ලාස් එකට දානවා. ඒ වගේම තමයි බිහේවියර්ස්. ක්ලාස් ඩයග්‍රෑම් ක්ලාස් වල තියෙනවානේ properties අමතරව class also contains behaviors. behaviors කියන්නේ methods. එතකොට common methods ටික parent class එකට දානවා. specific methods ටික sub class එකට දානවා. එතකොට specific methods කියලා කම students ලාට පමණක් apply වෙන methods. methods apply only for students are placed here. methods apply only for teachers are placed here. Methods common to both student and teacher are placed here. උදාහරණයක් විදිහට අපි ගත්තොත් එහෙම දැන් object එකක් create කරන එක ගත්තොත් එහෙම creating an object is a common. You want to create this is a common method. So you can have a common method to create any person that could include student and teachers. If may last name, first name wage read කරන්න ඕන නම් they are common methods. Last name, first name print කරන්න ඕන නම් they are common methods. They can be placed here. ඉස්සේ කාර්යය එතකොට බීත් හරි ජෙනරලයිසේෂන් එකත් හරි aggregation එකට මම එන්නම් aggregation and composition relation. Before that, එතකොට අපි දැන්ට අපි මේකේ ABC බාරගමු A හරි BC වැරදි. So I want to explain the aggregation relationship. Before that, we move to association, discuss association. Since we are aware of ER diagram, in ER diagram you can find association relationships. අපි මේ question එක බලමු consider කරලා this මේ question තුන අතර මේකට අරගමු එතකොට අපිට මේ පැහැදිලි මේ concepts එක explain කරන්න. Consider this class diagram. A simple fraction of class diagram is only capture two classes, customer and payment. Customer class contain customer details and customer methods. Payment class contain payment details, payment methods. So දැන්ට ඔයගොල්ලන් හිතා ගන්න පුළුවන් මේ class එකක් කියන්නේ entity type එකක් කියලා. But it's more than that. පොඩ්ඩක් comparison එකක් කරොත් එම database course එකේ යන entity types class diagram එක අතර මේ common ඒවා තියෙනවා right? common ඒවා තියෙනවා. ER diagram එකත් class diagram compare කරොත් එම අර ER diagram එකේ සමානකම් මෙතනට තියෙනවා. නමුත් class diagram එක more comprehensive than ER diagram. තේරුම් ගන්න ලේසි මේ comparison එක කරොත්. Because already you know the ER concepts. So these are like entity type. This is like again another entity type. Creating two relations between two entities makes relation. The entity ER diagram එකේ තියෙනවා entity types ඊට අමතරව attributes තියෙනවා. Relations තියෙනවා entity types අතරේ. නමුත් ER diagram එකේ capture කරන්නේ නැහැ මේ behaviors, methods. Entity types වල behaviors ගැන කතා කරන්නේ නැහැ. Out of the scope. It's not relevant for ER today because ER concept does not address subject-oriented concepts. Therefore, methods operation does not comes into play. පොඩක් මේක හිතන්න බලන්න මේ customer and payment right customer payment customer is saying that customer make payments customer make payments which of the following is correct regarding to the above diagram right let's see a question now in the ER diagram you have done the cardinality no one to many relations
Yes, sir.
කළා තියෙනවා නේ
Yes, sir.
so customer make payment what about the cardinality? What do you mean by cardinality? Cardinality in class diagram, cardinality of relationships. No, this is an association relationship. Association means is a kind of link between the objects and objects of one class and objects of another class. Kind of link, dependency between or relation between objects of a class and objects of another class. There are different relationships, like is a kind of relationship, and other relationships as exist as well. So is association is the very fundamental one. ඒක තමයි specialized වෙන්නේ further is and aggregation and composition. So association is the most instrumental, fundamental relation between objects in two classes. That means we can make an association relation by assigning customer object to its same of its payment objects. Now, customer class, you can create any number of customers, and that means you can create in object terms, they are objects. You can create any number of customer objects. You can create a number of payment objects in object-related terms. So a customer can make many payments. That means if you take one customer object, we can relate that customer object to all its payment objects. If C1 කියන customer payments ගොඩක් කළා තියෙනවා නම් P1, P2, P3 etc. C1 can be connected to all P1, P2, P3. So number of such occurrence we call cardinality. how many occurrences of payment can we relate one customer? How many occurrences of payments objects? How many payment objects are there which can link to one customer object? How many payments objects are there that can relate to one customer object? Currently, it is a number. It's a number. It's a number. This number can have a minimum value and maximum value. Sometimes, in generally, we specify the maximum only. But sometimes we have to specify the minimum value as well as maximum value as per the requirements, as per the design needs. So currently it is a number that relates objects in one class to objects, how many objects in other class. So when you defining cardinality of payment side, we take one object of customer and try to find out how many payments objects can we create, can we link that particular customer object. It has a minimum value and maximum value. One customer can make many payments. What is the maximum value? Many. So you can add the cardinality tool එකේ එතකොට cardinalities කීපයක් provide කරනවා limit එකේ තියෙන ඔක්කොම 5යි define නමුත් there could be more than one, right? More than 5. So 0 to many, I do 0 to many දැම්මම මෙතන ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් අදහස් කරන්නේ customer can make many payments, the maximum value එක many. We don't specify a number, we don't know the number. Since we don't know the number, we keep it undefined. Undefined means star stand for any number. Star stand for any number. සාමාන්‍ය star කියලා දානවා mn වගේ symbols උත් පාවිච්චි කරනවා. The symbol star is using also symbol like mn is using to specify the cardinality. If we accepted symbol sigma, that stand for many. Exact number could be vary from payment to payment. Then minimum value is 0. There could be customers who does not make any payments. There could be customers who are not doing any payments. So minimum value is 0. Right? So in this side, cardinality is 0 to many. How about the cardinality of this side, customer side? A payment can be made by how many customers? That depends on the business rule. Sawana payment customer කෙනෙක් බඩුවක් ගන්න. ඒතකොට customer is responsible for the payment. According to generality, payment is done by one customer. එකම බඩු ගන්න customer දෙන්නෙක් ඉන්නේ නැහැ. But it's bill කරනකොට එක්කෙනාටයි bill කරන්නේ. So its owner is for single payment, owner is a single customer. That could change depending on the business rules, but we accept the general thing. The payment is made by a single customer. Payment is made by a single customer. One payment object can be related to one customer object. What is the cardinality then? How many maximum customers, how many minimum customers can this payment object can be related?
One.
Yeah.
One.
Minimum and maximum equal 1. අනිම හැම payment එකකටම customer කෙනෙක් ඉන්න ඕනේ නේ. payment එක දැන් order දාලා තියෙන්නේ 0 වෙන්න බෑ. එතකොට min max දෙකම එකයි. min equal 1, maximum equal 1. Min equal 1, maximum equal 1. Then we have to have 1 here. ඒ වගේලාට min max එකම වුණාම එතකොට එක value එකනේ ඉන්න අපි min value විතරයි පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ. ඒ maximum value විතරයි පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ. So then දෙකක් නෑ එතකොට min max pair එකක් නෑ එකයි දෙකම එක නිසා එකයි තියෙන්නේ 1. මෙතන pair එකක් දානවා මොකද දෙක min එකයි min value එකක් max value එකක්. යෝගිත example එකක් ගමු අපි parent child. You can create association between parent and child. When you are given a name, you can give a meaningful name, a parent. සාමාන්‍ය verb එකක් පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ. What is the relation between parent and what is the name, suitable name? ඔයාලත් ඉන්න සාමාන්‍ය අපි verb එකක් තමයි පාවිච්චි කරන්න ඕනේ generally. හොයාගන්න බැරි වුණා ඉතින් ඒක පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. Generally it's advised to use a verb for the relation name. verb oriented නමක් have කියන පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. අපි guidelines සාමාන්‍යයෙන් verb එකක් පාවිච්චි කරන්න කියලා තමයි කියන්නේ. බැරිම නම් හොයාගන්න parent has වගේ එකක් දාන්නත් පුළුවන්. child has parent.
Recording in
Parent
progress.
side currently
One.
One.
ඔයගොල්ලෝ කියන්නේ 1 කියලා.
ඔව් සර්.
ඇයි එහෙම කියන්නේ?
ළමයි ඉන්නත් පුළුවන් නොඑන්නත් පුළුවන්. hello.
නෑ අපි දැන් අපි ඇඩ්‍රස් ගන්න මේ පැත්ත. මේ පැත්ත බලනකොට මේ පැත්ත කාණ්ඩේ ෆිල් කරනවා අපි child මේ පැත්ත ඔබ්ජෙක්ට් එකක් ගන්න එක. child ඔබ්ජෙක්ට් එකක් කරාම බලන්න ඕනේ කොහමද එයාගේ parents ලගේ. parent පැත්තේ කාණ්ඩේ ෆිල් කරනකොට we have to take object in අනිත් පැත්තේ තියෙන ඔබ්ජෙක්ට් එකක් අරගන්න ඕනේ. බලන්න ඕනේ ඒ ඔබ්ජෙක්ට් එකක් අරගෙන මේ පැත්තේ කී දෙනෙකුට සම්බන්ධ කරන්න පුළුවන්. What is the minimum value? What is the maximum value?
One to zero minimum. One to many maximum.
තාම ඔයගොල්ලෝ තේරුම් ගන්න හරියට. දැන් මෙතන එන්න පුළුවන් මේ දෙකක් පෙයාරයක් එන්න පුළුවන් m, n. generally min max pair. දැන් මෙතන 0 to many දැම්මනේ 0, many 0, many. ඒ වගේ මෙතන what is the minimum value, what is the maximum value? A child can have how many parents in maximum, how many parents in minimum?
Maximum and minimum both are one.
Parent කිව්වම දෙන්නවයි තියෙනවනේ. mother and father දෙන්නම. අපි දෙන්නවට කොමන්ඩේ parents ලා කියන්නේ. So when you say parent, it could include both mother and father. The parent class parents like objects, parent class objects, it could be a mother object, father object. So this class capture both parents and both father and mother. So this is a collection of objects which includes mothers and fathers. So minimum value and maximum value both are equal to 2. Both are equal to 2. අනිවාර්යෙන් දෙන්නෙක් ඉන්න බෑ. minimum parents ලා දෙන්නෙක් ඉන්නවා. දෙන්නෙක් ඉන්න එකිනෙකා හදන්න බෑනේ. min max both min equal max equal both equal to 2. So min max equal to. දැන් මෙතන අපි father කියලා ගම්ම නම් මෙතන only one නේ. Take child and father relationship. then scenario could be different. Child and father. If it says child and father, then of relation father of child, father of child. Relation of F1 is father of child C1. Then maybe at the country at the 0 to many. The father can have 0 or many child. And child can have minimum of one father, maximum of one. You got a That's how association works, right? How association works. The make an aggregation add karot tapi sorry, is add karot a child. Is a male or female. Male or female. Male or female. Creating association is a relation, generalization. It is a relation. Child is going to specialize male, female child, male child, female child. Male child is a child. Mame child की वचने पाँच करेना है. Child can be specialized into male child, female child. So male child is a child, female child is a child. Is का थर ने तो करते मेतना मंग specialization create करा male specialization, female specialization. Makeup हम गन्ना aggregation ने का composition ने का explain करना. We can create two types of specific association. Two types of specific association. Let's say relation between car and its parts. The make a therapy module sola kata karane part of relations. Module is a part of. Module is a part of relationship. Module is one module is a part of another module. Under module we discuss that relation. That means module, how module can be decomposed into submodules, creating is a part of relationship. Is a part of that. I made a whole part whole part, right? Ekama apply karana class result that let's say car relation between car class class and its parts. Kakats and its parts. Engine gearbox. Relation between car and engine gearbox. So car objects are car objects. Engine objects, engine objects. Gearbox objects are gearbox objects. So we can make a association type relation, but depending on the life of the sub objects. Because මෙතන ඇතුළේ car කියන එක ලොකු object එකක්. ඒක ඇතුළේ තමයි මේ engine gearbox තියෙන්නේ. Car is a big container type object inside which this content objects, engine, gearbox are. We call car is the container type. Engine, gearbox are content type. Actually, sub content objects. Car is the container object. Gearbox and engine are content object. So we have to analyze, life analysis has to be done in order to decide aggregation or composition. If the life of engine or life of gearbox depends on car object, we call that relation is a composition. Otherwise, aggregation. Right? Engine and gearbox lifetime does not depending on the car. That means without the car, engine and gearbox can exist. They have a life. Engine is not dead. Is going to dead, not dead, going to dead. You can reuse. Okay, power dealer supply when then power with the power and we can assemble it to another car. Gearbox power connection assemble then it can be connected to other car. That means without the car, gearbox and engine can exist. Tires, wheels, chassis, life therefore, that kind of relation we call association. Association is a special kind of not association, aggregation. Special kind of association. Association denoted by we have a diamond. Aggregation. White diamond. White diamond. White diamond. Engine can exist without the car. Gearbox can exist without the car, creating an aggregation relation. අපිට ඕන මේකට කාර්නිටි ඇඩ් කරන්න පුළුවන්. Engine belongs to one car. So make a relation car can, if you add cardinality for this one, cardinality, a car can have one engine. A car can have one engine. Engine can belongs to one car. One side not allowed, allow package again obvious. Engine can have only one car. A container container අදහස් කියන්නේ මෙතන මේ tool එකේ දෙන්නේ නැහැ මේ පැත්තට දාන්න කාණ්ඩලිටි එක. මේ tool එකේ නම Star UML is not a free tool, a commercial tool, but the free version is available to use unlimitedly. If they ask him to purchase, but it's education purpose, no. It can be used without license, but we can extend the license from time to time. Not very strict license. මෙතන මේ කා කියන container නිසා මේක can be belongs only one car. car දෙකකට අයිති වෙන්න බෑ. දැන් බඩුවක් තියෙනවා නම් ඒ බඩුව container දෙකකට අයිති වෙන්න බෑනේ. එක container අයිති වෙන්නේ. ඒ හින්දා ඒගොල්ලෝ මේ පැත්තේ tool එකෙන් අයින් කරලා තියෙන මේ පැත්තේ container fill කරන්න ඕනේ නැහැ කියන එක. Similarly, gearbox, මේ පැත්තේ 1. තව example එකක් ගත්තොත් aggregation එකට is it clear now? Parent-child relation. What about parent-child relation? It's an association, but if you want to make more specific, is container container. But whole part relation is not very good example. Parent child actually in Danega it's not very good. We take another example, different one. Like container content relation we can have this aggregation and composition thing. Idea is a bigger object is there, then sub objects are there. Include like then we give an example of composition, human and body parts. Human and body parts. We take human and body parts. Human body. Human body. Brain, heart. So human body and brain, heart. These are composition type. It's a composition. Composition. Composition again a specific type of association. A diamond like a black diamond, not white diamond. Diamond is black diamond, not white. Meaning that brain without the human body, brain and heart cannot exist. Cannot exist. Without the human body, brain and heart has no life. Brain and heart to survive, brain, body should be there. Again, you have to think about the life of the content object with respect to the container. Can content objects survive without the container object? In that case, we call it a composition. Right, example, like house and equipment. House, house and equipment. House and equipment. House and equipment. Make aggregation. Whether it's aggregation or composition is decided by the difference is the life. Object life. Difference is the object life with respect to the parent container. So difference between association and composition is decided by the life of the content object with respect to the container. If life is there and for the content, then it's aggregation. If there is no life for the content without the container, then composition. The method equipment and house is a aggregation because equipment has life without house. බෞද්ධක ඇදලා එට දාන්න පුළුවන් නේ බෞද්ධක තියෙනවා බෞද්ධක destroy වෙන්නේ නැහැ. The equipment does not furniture, for example. Furniture does not destroy. Furniture does not destroy. මේ පැත්තේ මොකද්ද කාර්ලිටි එක equipment පැත්තේ කාර්ලිටි එක one to many because or zero to many ගියක් තියෙන්න පුළුවන් බඩු නැතුව අලුතෙන් හදපු ගියක් හිතමු මැදලි බඩු මොකුත් නැහැ ගියක් තියෙන්න පුළුවන් බඩු ගොඩක් තියෙනවා. If it is no equipment, that means not a living house. House not suitable for living. අඩු ගන්න පැදුරක්වත් තියෙන්න බුදිය. ඒක මොකක් හරි equipment එකක් තියෙනවා. That's a aggregation. Another example for composition. Can you suggest an example for composition? Another sea and fish. Sea. Ocean and fish. Ocean and fish. Ocean class ocean को एक ocean थे Indian Ocean, Caribbean Ocean, Black Ocean, Black Sea के ताऊ तीन ना अभी गाना नंटे का Caribbean Ocean, Indian Ocean, African Ocean, North American Ocean. Or sea का Black Sea, Indian Sea, whatever it is. There are difference between ocean and fish. What the relation? It's a composition. Because without the ocean, fish, no life. වතුරට ගෙනලා ගියොත් මේ මොකද? All fish will die. අපි කතා කරන්නේ මෝදු මාළු විතරයි. It's a composition. එතන මේ මෙතන min max pair එක include කරනකොට මේ දැන් මෙතන බිඳුව many කිව්වම බිඳුව included zero included many included both values are included not a value එක ඒ values දෙක අයිති වෙනවා මේ කාර්ලිටි එකට counting is done with those two values. I think මේ ටික ඇති දැන් classes වලට अभी थर्ड ईयर के तौर डिटेल्स कदा मतलब මෙතන මේ අවශ්‍ය වෙනවා මේ software architecture එකට අවශ්‍ය ටික මම කතා කරේ අවශ්‍ය ටික අපි detail analysis එක අවශ්‍ය නැහැ කරන්න class diagrams වලට is needed we'll do it in the third year level. Detail analysis required for the moment for this course this is enough for the class diagram. So we go back to these questions again. Where are we now? අපි නවතුනේ මෙතන නේද මේ person student teacher එකේ අපි A කතා කරා student last name first name මේක A හරි කිව්වා BC වැරදි කිව්වා D බලන්න D. What can you say about D? Now, කලින් කතා කරපු question number 12 we are continuing the discussion. D ගැන මොකද කියන්නේ? මේක is relation එක. හොඳයි මේක aggregation එකක් නෙමෙයි. මේ aggregation symbol එක නෙමෙයි. මේක is relation එක. is a symbol එක. So D වැරදි. is not an aggregation. What about E?
Correct, sir.
Oh, E hari ne. E hari. එතකොට මෙතන A hari A and E are the answer. A E. A E for Q12. මේක බලන්න. මේක මේ customer payment නෙමෙයි customer payment එක පිටින් කර මේ බතුවනේ customer and payment.
A, C, E is correct.
Well, අනිත් අය කට්ට කොහමද B113 B126 සද්දයක් ඇහෙන්නේ. තමිලා තර්මිලා කෙතිකා විජයපාලන් are you there B113
Yes, sir.
මොකෝ කියන්නේ this question customer payment classes makes relationship. The customer can make zero OMA payments. Ekari customer can make zero OMA payments. Ekari which of the following is correct regarding the board diagram? Customer can make B වැරදි නේ. Customer can make one or many payments. මෙතන බිඳුව තියෙන නිසා 1 කියන්න බෑ. B අයින් කරන්න වෙනවා. C හරිද? It's an association. C හරි it's an association relation. line එක association එකේ line එකක් විතරයි තියෙන්නේ. dependency class diagram වල dependency relation එකක් capture කරන්නේ නැහැ. dependency එන්නේ වෙන diagrams වලට. The following is another representation of the above diagram. මේක පොඩ්ඩක් වැරදුනා මෙතන මේ ඒක මේ මෙතන මේ මම රිෆර් කරේ මේ පළවෙනි යට තියෙන diagram එක. මේ යට තියෙන diagram එක only relevant to question E. part T වලට තමයි මේක අදාළ වෙන්නේ. part T වලට තමයි මේ question E solution E වලට තමයි මේක අදාළ වෙන්නේ. This diagram is only applying for solution E. I didn't see that. ඒතර මේ question එකට අදාළ solution එක මේ diagram එක මේක. question එකට අදාළ diagram මේක. එතකොට අපිට ඒ අයින් කරන්න වෙනවා. ඒ වලින් කියන්නේ customer can zero or many payments. So zero කතන්දරයක් මේකේ capture වෙලා නැහැ. diagram එක දිහා බලලා ඒකට අදාළ වෙන උත්තරේ තමයි දෙන්න ඕනේ. If you look at the diagram and question solution has to be selected to match the diagram. So A can be removed because there's nothing about zero here. මේකට සාපේක්ෂව තමයි අපි requirements වල සාපේක්ෂව තමයි design එක කරන්නේ. program එක ලියන්නේ. හින්දා මේ තීලකට අනුව අපිට මෙතන 0 වුණොත් 1 දාන්න බෑ. ඒක assume කරන්න බෑ අපිට මොකද. You can make an assumption but according to the question it's මේක දීලා තියෙන diagram එකට සාපේක්ෂව තමයි අපිට උත්තරය තීරණය ගන්න. Ath out Bth out C හරි ඊත් වැරදි මොකද මේ another representation වල මේක අමතරව තියෙනවානේ. මෙතන බිඳුව තියෙනවා මෙතන ඒ කියන්නේ මුකුත් කතා කරලා නැහැ මේකේ. Nothing about minority. Here is saying that 0. So these two diagrams are different. සමානකම් තිබුණාට at this point it's different. If you make a design for this, ultimately map this one to some other implementation form, we'll get a different design. Maybe size samanakam tiyena puluwan, but at least there some difference a bit. That means they are different. So this diagram and this diagram, so first and second one does not represent the same thing. There is a slight difference. They actually accept only see here. I'm sorry, Mama ඉස්සෙල්ලා මේ දැක්කේ මේ question එකට answer කරේ මේ diagram සාපේක්ෂව. Question 11. Another new question 11. Kola.
Only C is correct.
See, car and tire relation is a composition. ඒක වැරදිනේ අපි දැන් ඒ වගේ උදාහරණයක් කතා කරන්නේ just file එක talk about discuss similar kind of question. Example, car and tire is a aggregation. Tire can exist without car. Life of tire does not depend on the car. It's an aggregation, not a composition. B, එකනේ මේ aggregation එකක්ද composition එකක්ද කියන එක තීරණය වෙන්නේ domain knowledge එක මත. මම කියලා දෙන්න ඔයගලන්ට ඒක සමහර පැහැදිලි ඇති. Not clear for you. The aggregation and composition is depends on the domain knowledge. You had to have understanding about how domain behaves. facts in the domain has to be considered to decide. Real facts of the domain will decide which type aggregation or composition. අපි දන්නවා human body එක ගත්තම අපි දන්නවා how its human behavior body works. You say car and its counterpart body parts, you know how these are related, how they works. ඒ domain වල තියෙන නිසා තමයි තුනොත් තමයි අපිට ගන්න තීරණය ගන්න වෙන්නේ. The domain knowledge is required to differentiate between these two. The B hari C C thari මේක. මොකද faculty එකක් ඔයගොල්ලෝ faculty ගන්න ඔයගොල්ලෝ department එක. department එක තියෙන faculty ඇතුලේ. Department is inside the faculty. If the faculty is deleted, department object cannot survive. කලින් තිබ්බ faculty department එක වෙන මේ faculty එකට ඒක හරි. නමුත් theoretically speaking, now if faculty is deleted, department object has no existence. Department to survive for department, you have to have faculty, otherwise faculty අයින් කරනවා නම් මේ department එක වෙන කොටකට අනුයුක්ත කරන්න වෙනවා. That department has to assign to another faculty, then it has a faculty then. You delete the current faculty and you can assign it to a new faculty, but in that case also department belongs to a faculty. In other words, without the faculty object, department object cannot exist. So it's a composition type. D, where it's not an association, it's a composition. මේක උත්තරේ වෙන්නේ ඒ වැරදි. උත්තරේ වෙන්නේ B BC අපි E අයින් කළා දාමු. ඒක UML වලින් ආන UML පොත ගැන ආන ඒක දෙවන්නේ. Don't need to know about the history of UML to ඔක්කොම දැනගන්න ඕනේ. E අයින් කරන්න තමයි BC ABC විතරක් කතා කරමු අපි. එතකොට අපි class diagram මේ concept එක කරන්නේ. එතකොට D with වැරදි. got B හරි C හරි. උත්තරේ BC. One more question on class diagram 9. Question 9.
I think it's answer C.
දැන් මෙතන ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේ database වල කතා කරන්නේ නැති binary relationship, unary relationship and ternary and so on. Yeah, diagram එක relation එකක්, if you take a relation, if both sides of the relation, if same entity type is participating, it's called unary relationship. If same entity type is participating, it's a unary. If different entity types are participating in the relation, it's a binary. Likewise, you can have 3 entity types participating in the relationship. To make the relationship, 3 entity types are required. It's a ternary. Here about to make the relation parent subdirectory, the same class is participating. Therefore, it's a unary type. When you therefore we know labeling, naming the relation, we have to assign 2 names with respect to the role they are playing. For example, if you take the right hand side of the relation, that side represents the parent directory. If you take the left hand side of the line, it represents the subdirectory role. Right hand side place the parent role. Left hand side represent the subdirectory role. The objects of first one, objects of the directory class have links to the objects of the same class. Eka harine. So unary type. Both sides of the relation, same class is participating. Parent represent the name of the association. The parent name of the association is not the one. It's a role. Metan api association namak when would api role පාවිච්චි කරලා තියෙන්නේ. It's a role played by directory in the relationship. B දෙක අයින් කරන්න පුළුවන්. It's a example of reflexive relation. මේ වගේ මේක relation එකකට අපි කියනවා reflexive කියලා. ඒ කියන්නේ එකම unary relationship එකක් තියෙනවා නම් ඒක reflexive. කියන්නේ both sides of the relation, same class is participating. We also that kind of relation is a reflexive relation. Class diagram theory for the moment you can think of if in a relation if both sides same class appears, then it's a reflexive type. Eka tunari uttare anne etokata CN uttare. CN uttare. Question 2. Question 2. What about second? Whole part. They make a පුළුවන් වෙන ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මම explain කරා. අලෝක මොකද කියන්නේ?
Composition.
Composition එක තමයි මේ it's a composition type whole part composition. A general spec කියන්නේ generalization specialization. Question 8. අට ගන්න බල. Which of the following statement is correct regarding a relationship in a class? The multiplicity in a relation define a minimum and maximum number of occurrences in one object. Class for a single occurrence of related objects in other class. Minimum and maximum number of occurrences of one object class for a single occurrence of the related object classes. ඒක හරි නේද?
Yes, sir.
UML composition is drawn as a hollow diamond.
Incorrect, sir.
Hollow කියන්නේ මේ his කියන එකනේ. ඒක white diamond එක. Hollow කියන්නේ his කියන එක ඒක unfilled. ඇතුලේ මොකුත් නැහැ his diamond එක. That's white diamond is aggregation. The B where the CD
C correct, D wrong.
or CR මං කිව්වා කලින් min max value included. Range එක min max define a range. Min max define a range. So min value and maximum value is included. D excluded. D වැරදි. E හරි because in a inheritance relationship we usually don't use multiplicity. Then we to the class view again, class generalization. Now, given this discussion, what kind of relation there exists between classes? Composition. Composition aggregation is association. What is the
Hello, sir.
Okay.
Has a relationship කියලා ගන්නද?
Has කියන්නේත් මේකට තමයි මොකද්ද මේ aggregation composition එකට තමයි.
Okay, sir.
ඒ කියන්නේ ඒතකොට අපි දැන් has කියන්නේ මේ parent මේ container එක content එක තමයි කියන්නේ. එතකොට has කියන්නේ එතකොට car has a engine. හරි. car has a gearbox. aggregation and composition දෙකට පාවිච්චි කරන තව නමක් තමයි has කියන එක. තේරුණාද?
තේරුණා, sir. Thank you.
Also, incremental addition is possible in the class generalization style. We can add here incremental addition. Addition is possible. Because I cannot pull increment evolution කියලා තියෙනවනේ. And also remove 5 because increment evolution is there. Increment. Then layered can style එකක් නෙමෙයි. It's like it fall into a dependency type එකක්. Dependency type එකක් layered style also module dependency type it captures is that diagram this pattern style is using in a module structure යටතේ කීපයක් පාවිච්චි කරනවානේ diagrams module structure under module structure decomposition module එක අතහැරලා කියන module view decomposition view generalization view layered view ඒ කියන්නේ මේ layered view කියලා එකක් නෑ වෙනම නෑ එකක් වැටෙන්නේ layered style එකක් වැටෙන්නේ එතකොට you can say it's a dependency like dependency මොකද එතන components තියෙන modules තියෙනවා relations තියෙනවා so layered style also used in a module structure description. Layered style can be applied when module structure is described. Layered style can be applied when module structure is described. Okay, module structure explain करना एक styles पाँच करना बोला generalization का style object का style लेगा पाँच करना बोला එතකොට layered style එක පාවිච්චි කරන එක style එකක් decomposition main subrouting style එක කතා කරේ මුලදී main subrouting style එක පාවිච්චි කරන එක style එකක් module to explain the module structure so layered style also can use describe the module structure. අපි ඔක දැක්ටම කතා කරා පොඩ්ඩක් තව ටිකක් ඉස්සරහට යමු we had more things if we can do that our discussion had earlier. Here software units are divided into layers. So each layer can work as a module. So we can arrange modules in layers and arrange layers. Software elements in a one layer, they have a similarity. This there, they have something common. They have something common. For example, modules in a particular layer can done all interface working, input output interface activities are performed in modules in this layer, in particular layer. All database related functions are keep under particular layer. All operating system work are kept under particular layer. All hardware modules related works are under particular layer. Depending on the application, you can divide your work into layers, arrange software modules in a layered way. එක layer ගත්තොත් ඒක ඇතුලේ ඉනිස් කියන්න පුළුවන්, ඒ level එකේ ඉනිස් කියන්න පුළුවන්, they have common something common. And layers are usually communicate with the adjacent layer. අපි උඩින් label කරොත් එම උඩම යටම එක බිඳුවයි ඊළඟ යටම layer එක 1 2 3 මුට්ට යන්න පුළුවන්. නැත්නම් උඩින් උඩ n වලින් පටන් ගත්තොත් n රින් එක පල්ලට එන්න පුළුවන්. So layer can communicate with adjacent layers. Layer n can communicate with layer n+1 above layer. Below layer can communicate immediate above layer. So maybe we but we can additionally get layered style. Elements are layers. Relations allowed to use. The allowed to use specific specialization of generic depends on. It type of depends, but it's specific depends on. If you go to the definition of allowed to use, if a layer B is if a layer B is allowed, if a layer B is related to layer A, if a layer B is related to layer A with allowed please mark your attendance. Dear students, attendance mark run. If layer B is related with layer A with allowed to use relation, layer B is related to layer A with allowed to use relations, denotes that module from layer B may use modules in layer A, not vice versa. That means B can use A. That's the formal definition of allowed to use. එකතර use වගේ එකක් තමයි. May be allowed to use කියන වචනේ පාවිච්චි, may be allowed to use. එතකොට එතන sometimes the strict layer arrangement only adjacent layers can communicate, but there's a flexible layer arrangement. There one layer can communicate, talk to any layer below, not the immediate one. Layer can communicate to any layer below, so that restriction is removed there. Maybe layer B may use modules in layer A. The word some flexibility is there, but generally may B use A. what are the when this module can be used? Is promote modifiability because the layers are independent. Layers are independent each other. One layer can replace with another layer as long as the interface is the same. But a layer ගෙනල්ලා වෙන දෙයක් replace කරන්න පුළුවන් එක නමුත් interface එක වෙනස් වෙන්න බෑ. උඩ interface එක යට interface එක එකම වෙන්න ඕනේ. ඇතුලේ ඕන විදිහට වැඩේ කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඇතුලේ ඕන විදිහට වැඩේ කරන්න පුළුවන් නමුත් දෙපැත්තේ උඩින් කතා කරන එකත් යටින් කතා කරන එකත් ඒ දෙක වෙනස් වෙන්න බෑ. ඒතකොට එහෙම කියනවා ඉන්ඩිපෙන්ඩන්ට් කියලා. ඒ උඩ ලේයක සර්විස් එකක් ඉල්ලනවා. ඒක එයාට වැඩක් නැහැ සර්විස් එක කොහොමද දෙන්නේ කියන එක. ඇතුලේ කොහොමද ලොජික් එක අදාළ නැහැ මට ඕන උත්තරේ. I want the answer. I don't care what how do you do it. How you do it. How you do it doesn't matter, but only result is required for me. That define the independence. The interface are untouched. Interfaces do not change. You can completely remove the layer and replace with a new one. That promote modifiability. Layer ke performance හොඳ නැත්නම් ඒක අයින් කරලා වෙන layer එකක් දාගන්න. වෙන program එක but that program does the same thing but it's more efficient way. So we have now proposed a layered style. Proposed layered style to be used is so that we are, in other words, we are proposing a structure, code structure for the developer to use. Code structure is proposing so that he can use that code structure for the development. The layers define කරලා තියෙන layer කියන්නේ එතකොට program එකක් හරි function එකක් හරි functions කීපයක් හරි so that we define the structure for the code structure is now defined. It's facilitating the developers work, helping the developers work. The developer do not now think developers, they don't need to think about how the code should be structured. The code structure has been proposed by this style, and therefore you take this structure and you write the code required. Promoting reuse means when it's modifiable, maintenance, modifiability, a layer can be reused in somewhere else. So layer is a kind of computational capability. It's a program or set of programs having some computational capability, so that can be used in somewhere else. මෙතන කියනවා increase portability කියලා. Mean that each layer can implemented using different technologies. One layer can maybe written in one language, another layer, another language or something, another operating system or something. Different technology can be used in different. So if you use different technology, and that means it's a portability. Fourth advantage එක තමයි මේ design is simple design because dependencies between module is not complicated. Dependencies between modules are not too complicated. Due to so simple design, because its analysis is easy, because of simple design is simple and therefore its analysis is easy due to less complex dependencies. Why less complex? Dependencies are less here. Dependencies are less here because the layer can talk to only adjacent layers. දෙකක් අතර ළඟ දෙන්නත් එක්ක තමයි මේ සම්බන්ධකම් තියාගන්න පුළුවන්. ඒතකොට in the simple design the simple well ගොඩක් arrows තිබුණා නම් if it's maintenance will be difficult. ඒ කියන්නේ එක මොඩියුල් එකක් ගොඩක් මොඩියුල්ස් 10කට 15කට ලින්ක් වෙනවා නම් if a module is so much dependent on so many modules, then the design is not easy. It's going to be complex. Since the very few dependencies are there between two modules, only above layer and below layer. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් දැන් ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එකක් ලියන මොඩියුල්ස් ඩිකම්පෝස් කරනකොට එක මොඩියුල් එකක් තව මොඩියුල්ස් 5කට 6කට සම්බන්ධ වෙනවා නම් ලේට් වෙනවා නම් ඒක maintenance issues could come there. Design also not going to be easy. But simple එතකොට දෙන්නත් එක්කනේ කතා කරන්නේ. It's something like in the classroom, if student is allowed to only talk to the two students only sitting in the left hand and right hand side, then management is easy. If හැමෝටම කතා කරන්න ගියොත් එහෙම the controlling the class could be difficult. If student only talk to this nearest student neighbor, controlling class is not much difficult. If everybody start talking to everybody, then it will be complex. And it's support incremental development because modules are defined. So modules can be then gradually incrementally developed, and project management was easy because a module know what other service the immediate modules are providing. The module එක දන්නවා එතකොට ඊළඟ module එක පාවිච්චි කරනවානේ එයාගේ service එක මොකක්ද කියලා. Each module know the services of which other modules it may use. Therefore, incremental development makes easy and also simplify the project managers because development work can be assigned to development teams based on the structure proposed in the module layer style. So each layer can be assigned to develop different teams based on the structure arrangement proposed in the style. So layered style proposes an arrangement of layers. The proposal is arrangement style for a way to organize layers. Layered style proposes a way how you organize layers. Some arrangement is there. So based on that layer arrangement, the development works can be handed over to different teams. That means it's facilitating the project management task. And also the dependencies between layers are proposed in the diagram. That will help to monitor the progress. If layers depend on other layer, then the testing work that would help testing also because අපි දන්නවා layer modify කරනකොට ඒ layer අනිත් එක පාවිච්චි කරනවා නම් ඒ result එක then traceability is there. Traceability is there. So project managers can layer style for work assignment and measure the project progress.